Hi guys, Ashantin here. I thought I would give you a little update on what's happening on the server. We have two new members. We have Jackson and Flameson. These are guys that have played with us in some of our mini games. We have known them both for a long time. They follow us on Twitter, and now they have been invited to be part of our server. I'm going to just show you where we are with spawn as well. There's one or two things that have changed, and I'm going to put F1 on because I know that I'm gonna miss stuff if I don't. So let's head over to spawn, and you'll have noticed we have this absolutely massive tower with ladders on. And yep, we have King of the Tower. Dog has a huge sort of slime farm under his base, and he and Ricky have built the King of the Tower. Wow, that looks high. However, you do land on slime blocks, so it's not as bad as it looks. And going over here, Ricky has started building his wall, which is fantastic because it means that we can then get to grips with what the whole area is going to look like. And I think that looks pretty splendid. So looking forward to seeing that completed. You've seen Dog's beautiful dam that actually turns on and off. And Jackson has built something. He has built an exchange, so that if you've got anything you don't want, you leave it in these chests, and if somebody wants it, they can take it. I will certainly be donating lots of granite to that. I expect it will fill up with seeds very quickly. It's a nice little building, that one. I watched him build it, and he's a good builder, Jackson. This is new. Parkour challenge accepted. So this is parkour. I wonder who's built this. Oh, I did that just now. Oh, great. Why is it that when nobody's watching me, I can play this game? Oh, and when someone's watching me, I can't do it. I understand that over here is where Jackson is going to build. Wow, that's an enclosed bed. He's found coal. Good thing to find. But I think he's going to build up there. So that'll be a nice little addition. Gummy's house looking gorgeous as always. I know Dog has done a fantastic video on a server tour, and it's well worth watching because some of the stuff he builds is just astonishing. I'm running back to my house now, and I'll show you where I've got to with my house. I must say it's really great having a couple of new people on the server. We're going to lose, not Nathan from the server, but we're going to lose some of the videos he produces and some of the time he spends, because he's going to college and he's an exceptionally good swimmer. You should pick up on his videos and you'll find out how good he is. And he's won a swimming scholarship to college, which I think is seriously impressive. So obviously with going up to college and with swimming for the college team, I think that Nathan actually goes to the National Swimming Championships. Wonderful. Fallen in the water again. I have to say, I do think I've caught this bug from MJ. But I think that if he's swimming at that level in America, he must be fantastic. There's so many guys in America who could swim. So what's been happening with my base? Let's go on a quick update tour. I have built out here in that I wanted a bit more room, and in doing so, you know what it's like, guys, you build one thing, it leads to another. I have got a very nice little area here that I decided, rather than just be left as a tunnel, should lead into a little garden, which it does. You know me, I always collect all the different plants. Is it my imagination, or do these guys look much duller here than they do when they're in the ground? I was thinking that the other day, is there something about putting plants in plant pots that makes them look duller? Let me just go and get a poppy and we'll have a quick look at that one, because it's a bit irritating. Let's take one of these too. Let's go and have a quick look. If it is, because it's a shame, because these plants have got gorgeous colours. They're very vibrant and they really sort of pop out, but let's have a look at this. So we've got the poppy up there. I don't think that's my imagination. I think that looks a shade duller. I really do. And let's look at the mushroom. Oh, it won't go because of the light level, of course. I definitely think that poppy looked a shade duller. That's a very interesting one, because if it is, that's a whole new ballgame if the reds come up duller than they do. Something to be explored, I think. Carry on down again. I have extended over there, and when I was coming along here, I realised that I had a through look, and I don't know if any of you have ever been to London, but the River Thames is full of old buildings like Somerset House and, of course, the legendary Tower of London. They always had water gates where you could go straight out of your gate into the boat, because the Thames was the main sort of means of transport. But these days they're all blocked off with iron railings to stop people going through. So this is my Watergate, and I know Watergate has a different meaning to you Americans. This is the old-fashioned term. So this is actually a Watergate that's been blocked off, and I just think that adds a nice sense of perspective. I thought that my wall here was looking a bit one-dimensional is the word, and I've learnt a lot from Dog. He always builds things in much deeper dimensions than I do. So I decided that what I would do, the roof isn't finished yet, is that I would actually go behind and put in a mini cactus farm, and then you get the green on green effect, and you also get that sense of, I hope, that sense of perspective going backwards. I'm not sure whether that, I've made it different levels. Let me know whether you think that works, guys. I'm just debating in my own mind whether to put diorite as the backing behind the cactus. I just wonder if diorite behind there might make it pop out, or whether the green on grey has an elegance that I should leave. It will certainly look better when I've completed the roof. There's no doubt about that. But I've extended that a little bit back, and incidentally got myself a bit of a cactus farm here. I don't really need one now that Dog's got one, but I liked the comparison of the two shades of green. I really like that. And they're both tall plants, so they go well together. They're not pretty. It's not a pretty look. I was going for more of an elegant look. And then out of the back, let's go, whoa, just before the sun sets down here, I started a tree farm, and I love the look of the acacia trees like this, that I've just continued it. And then on the way back, you can see that the garden is now supported out with more brickwork here, and I think that looks better. I'm going to... Someone's growling at me. Where are you? Where are you growling at me from? There is something under here. I have been under here, and I have filled in. There was the most massive ravine or cave under there, and I filled it in, but I think they're spawning in there still. Trolls under the bridge. So I think I'm going to turn it to day, and then there's something I just want to try, which will... I wonder if I need a less straight entrance there. Should I put inset some corners? I don't know. I hope nobody heard that motorbike go past, but I'm quite sure you did. It's very, very noisy. Okay. Out here I have got ordinary diorite, and I just want to try something. It may not work, but I'd like to see what it looks like. Wonderful. Oh God. I tell you, playing this game in front of other people, it's just so funny. Other YouTubers, I mean, I know Vintage Beef keeps saying, I can play this game, I can play this game. I feel a bit like him, that I can play this game. Right, now I'm going to let's just take the fast route here. Okay, and let's see what that marble pillar looks like. Quartz, not marble. Oh, I think I quite like that, but it needs to be marble underneath to match it. I think that's a very good idea. I didn't want to build the whole thing out of marble. I think that's just too much. But I do think that those pillars in marble might look very nice at the front as a real sort of front entrance feature. I'd always intended to build them like that, but I put the two bottom ones where I've got the cobblestone pillars. You can see where my cursor is. I put those as fence to start with. I think I might just put the white there to outline that central bit, and we'll see how it looks. The nice thing about Minecraft is if you don't like it, you can change it. And it's not easy to change. I mean, it depends what scale you build on. If you're building like Dog does, if you have to change something, it's hours and hours and hours of work because he built on such a huge scale. Okay, let's try this. Okay. See how that one looks. Oh, let's take the easy route again, why not? Now, do we like that or not? Guys, your opinion is greatly valued on this one. I'll put the quartz in at the bottom because I don't think it's going to look right like that unless there's quartz at the bottom. Does it look too heavy for this build? And do I need the top bit to match the others to be one of the... Yeah, I think it shouldn't be there. Right, okay, on that note, guys, I'm going to say goodbye because I can hear in the background my phone's ringing, and that means that my internet connection will drop. Bye, guys.